What's going on, guys? Joe with Strictly Commerce, back with another video. Today we're going to be going over reverse sourcing, and we're going to be doing a live sourcing and trying to find some online arbitrage products using the reverse sourcing method. So inside of today's video, we're going to be going over reverse sourcing with online arbitrage and trying to find items that we could find from other sellers that they're selling, so that we could find our own items to list for online arbitrage. What OA is, or online arbitrage, is buying products from online retailers and reselling them on Amazon through the FBA program. Some of the benefits with OA is it's super easy to find products, and you could actually test out a lot of different stuff without purchasing a lot of inventory. And you could also easily find these items and test them out. Some of the downsides of OA is that it's really hard to replenish items because they go in and out of stock on supplier websites, as well as they kind of change in price, being the fact that they're retail items and purchased from retailers. Some of my favorite spots to source from are both Walmart, Sam's Club, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Webster On Store, Frontier Co-op, and others more. So we'll buy from a lot of different retail sites. There's some good benefits to using retail like we've talked about, so we're gonna dive right into it. So let's jump inside my computer and start reverse sourcing. Right in front of us, you can see this is an item. This item is something that I pulled up. So the way to start reverse sourcing is you have to find one item. So if you want, you could take this ASIN right here and start from here. You're gonna see the items that I go through on this listing as well as in this video, or you can find your own or pick one of the items that we find in this video and then use that as your own. So right now I'm just going to show you that we can purchase this from other places. I'm pretty sure we buy this from right here, Walmart. It's $5.24 for one. And I believe we are selling a 4-pack, so 5.24 times 4. This item right here makes 25% ROI, 13% margin, or $5.22 per bundle. It's 3 pounds, so maybe another $1-ish to ship it. However, if you're shipping LTL, this is definitely not an expensive item to ship. It sells 247 times per month, according to Jungle Scout, and the Keep a chart is, it kind of looks like it's going down, so it's probably not an item that I would actually purchase now, because you can see that the new offer count is going up and the price is going down, so that's like a basic supply and demand lesson. But really what we're looking for is more items from here. So now that we know that this item is from OA or from Walmart, we know that theoretically the other sellers that are on this listing, their other items are also from Walmart. And this is where we're really getting our value from reverse sourcing, because it's going to put us in front of a lot of items that we could probably sell. So we're going to open up the guy that's in the buy box. Anybody that's priced somewhere around him, these guys are priced for even cheaper at 34, which we're going to check them out. However, I don't like using guys that undercut, because these guys are basically pulling all the money out of the listing. But we're going to open up some sellers now. I'm going to start with that first guy that has the buy box, because I like his pricing better. And all we're going to do is just start opening up his storefront and going through his items. So this is DSM is on QuickView. It's a free software, and it tells us who the item is sold by. So I skip them when they're like sold by Amazon, because there's a good chance that we can't really make money with them. And then I just start opening up the products in new tabs like this here. So I'll open up 3, 4, 5 items or so in new tabs. And then we'll start diving in and seeing where we can find these items from and see which ones we can make a profit off of. So right here we have this Ninja, pays out $21. I think this is going to be kind of tight off the bat. Yeah, see, it's 19 on Target, 19 on Walmart. So these guys basically drown this out already, because there's only 21. I mean, you can make money on it, but this is really tight. Let's check Keepa. Yeah, the price is on a decline. So this is something that maybe you check back into after a lot of these guys sell out, because this price could actually go up in a couple months. But we're going to move on from that one now. Right here, these David Seeds, $6.68 on Walmart. So this is paying out, 16% ROI. It's $1.10. Again, this one, the price could go back up, because we could see that a lot of new sellers came on this listing and then it's starting to go down. So this is something I would check back into later. But, it's too tight right now, at least. Maybe you check back into that one in a week. This one, we're not going to be able to send FBA. It's hazmat. However, it's still something we could check into. However, it's sold $14.99. The payout's going to be tight, so let's move on. This is a makeup palette. We do like beauty products a lot of the times because they're super light. Like this is less than 1 pound, less than half a pound, actually. So right here, $15.99. Pays out $15.23. No cigar there. Let's see where else we can find it. Not really seeing it, so we'll move on to the other item. I don't spend too much time on items because you're going to find a lot. This is an easy way to get yourself on a lot of listings that could be purchased OA. So there's no real reason to sit there and harp over one listing, because we could find hundreds of them in the time that we're sitting here. Now this one, again, the profit's kind of pulled out of it, $9.48 on Walmart. Walmart's usually the cheapest for a lot of these items, so, and I'm sure we're gonna look at Keepa and you see that there's a lot of sellers. So maybe on the decline, it looks like the price is starting to jump a little bit. So this could be a good one. You know, you might wanna put something like this in your back pocket, but kind of wait on it. You can see some people are selling it for 19, but it's 17 in the rev seller calculation, so the lowest price is 17. So that is something that could be good once the price goes back up a little bit, but I wouldn't, you know, buy it right this second per se. So we went through our first set. We're gonna start looking for more. We're gonna skip the toys because now it's February, so there's no real reason to be messing around with toys in February. I don't personally like listing toys that much. Fenty Skin Starter, $51.99, $80. Wow, that's crazy. It's a very expensive item. What is it paying out? 27? Yeah, so being that it's the cheapest, Walmart has it at 51, the site itself has it at 43. Let's just see what this comes out to. Maybe buy one, get one half. So $43, 2% cash back. There's a 15% off offer, but we're nowhere near where we need to be, so we're gonna move on. Glossiest Lip Gloss by Glossier. Let's see what we can find this for. $12. It says, I don't know if that's the right one. $15. It's paying out 13. We're just gonna move on here. I'm not really liking that first seller's listing, so it might be something where I kind of move on, but let's keep looking for a bit. This is on $12, $12.99 on Big Lots, $11.48 payout. Let's move on. We're gonna, we'll check out this makeup. So this is Younique, $33 on their own website, $26 on eBay. 29. We're gonna move on again. So, you know, with this model, you're gonna have to definitely go through items that might not be great, but that, you know, that's where you find the good ones. And we're basically just trying to find as many items as we can in a short amount of time. So right here, this Sam's Club listing, $5.33. You can buy the item for, you could sell it for $9.14 and it is shipping on Sam's Club. So right here, we have our first winner. So we're gonna move this all the way over. I'm actually going to delete that first listing because I'd rather get deeper in these new items. And that's our first actual sellable or purchasable item right there. So moving on to the next item. This is number 7 Beauty, 1 ounce. How much is this? 1 fluid ounce. Okay. This could be a good start here. Oh, $19.99. Buy one, get one 50. So they're going to be roughly 15 bucks a piece. Nope. Okay, right here, the Malibu, 18 ounce. $5.87 on Walmart. Pays out $11.82. So this was a good listing at one point because I remember seeing it, but as you can see, the Keepa chart has really, supply and demand has hit us. A lot of people have hopped on the listing and now the price is kind of tanked out. So now that the price has tanked out, that one's kind of dead. We'll move on. $9.98 on Walmart, but it's out of stock. $10.53, moving on. So we're gonna skip this seller. I'm actually going, we'll test out these other ones because these are super small sellers. I tend to like sourcing from small sellers when I'm doing reverse sourcing because I feel as if these sellers kind of go in more in depth per item because they're nervous about listing their first few items. They don't want to go too deep on items that they might lose on and they're not as confident. Whereas myself, I would test out items that are close. I would take a dollar profit item all day if I was comfortable in it. So I like sourcing from these OA, you know, smaller sellers just because I feel that there is opportunity to find really good items. You know, it also, on the flip side, that's all theory because also you could say that they're buying items that aren't good and, you know, they're going to lose on. So it's all theory and preference. I just tend to find more items on OA smaller sellers than I do on the massive ones. Those massive ones a lot of times are selling items that are old in their inventory that are just no good or they're not going to really make any money on, or at this point we can't buy and make money. So I keep that in mind as I go through. This is $29 for a 2-pack. If we're selling a 1-pack, number set's 1, okay. So that means that we could, for the coral gray, is this the right color? Let's see, gray, okay, gray and coral. Let's see. Got it. So you can sell one on, it's 2 different ones and it's 1 on each. That makes sense. So this is a pretty cool listing because you could actually divide these out and they'll cost around $15 each. We could also sell both of them on this same listing and these things move. As you can see, $7,300 per month. We can't buy too many. The Keepa chart isn't showing us that we're going to be screwed on this item. I don't see Amazon really anywhere. So you see, this right here, I would say is a winning item and I would move that over because you could split those packs up and sell both of them. Additionally, remember, this was that small seller where this was the first listing on his page, whereas we were a page in from the other seller and only found one thing. So that's a good start right here. I like this seller off the bat. So we're gonna keep going now. I see this is now $19 somewhere, paying out 28. Okay, let's see what we got here. 60 capsules, methyl B complex. 60 capsules are 120. It's 20 bucks. So if you order 5, you get free shipping. That's $8 profit right there. It sells 1,300 times per month, and the price is relatively stable. So this is something I would definitely check out into more. Let's just make sure it's the right item. I'm sure you could also probably sell that 120. And just make sure you use credit cards for sites like these that aren't like Walmart. I mean, you know, you're not really going to get beat on stuff when you're using an Amex card or a Visa card, because if they don't send you your item, you could always get your money back. So we're going to move that over, and we're going to continue on with our search. We're going to look for, you know, roughly 5 or 6 items on here. We have 3 so far. So these are $10.71 on Walmart. Let's see what they're going. $11.49 at CVS. So if CVS has a deal, there is a chance that we can make some money here. However, it's a 2-pack and it's paying out 19, so it's got to be a deal. So we can get 14% off with the code BMINE if we picked up. So $11.49 times 2 times 0.86 for the 14% off. We're still negative, so we're going to move on. It's not probably only good from Walmart. 3.4 ounce of this product. This is 12 bucks on their own website, 12 bucks here, $11. That's not the right one. Roughly $12 everywhere. Pays out 17, so right here we have another winner. Wait, that doesn't look like the right item. Risewell mineral toothpaste. Wild mint. Let's see. Cake batter. We need the cake batter one. Let's open this up. And let's see what we can do here. So this is the cake batter on their own site, $12. I'm sure you can order a decent amount from them before they'll pull you. So 12 bucks, and then this we could sell it and get paid out 17. So right here we have another winner. 1,200 times per month, 46% ROI. That's a good one. So right here we have a 16 ounce this oil sprayer. Walmart, $9.99. What was the payout here? $12.40. Could be a decent item. It's from a third-party seller, so this actually could be cheaper at some points. But I normally don't buy from third-party sellers, but sometimes there is money to be made, and we don't want to discount a 24% ROI item on something that's light. Sells 500 times per month. Yes, the seller count did go up a lot, but so maybe I would wait on this one. But it is a decent item. Let's check out this Vitafusion. It's $12 on Sam's Club, $12.98, paying out 15. So this could be a decent one right here, 275 count, $12.98. And right here you can make yourself a 21% ROI. So as you can see, reverse sourcing can be a little tedious, but this is a great way to actually find items. We just went through and found 5 profitable items for Amazon FBA with online arbitrage off of just 2 sellers, and realistically it's only 3 pages worth of their items. So we went through less than 75 items and we found 5. It's a great way to find items for your Amazon FBA online arbitrage business by reverse sourcing. And remember, off of every single listing that we actually found that's good, we could reverse source off of those sellers. And that first listing that we started on, we only went through 2 of the original 3 that we opened, and there was many more sellers. So with that in mind, reverse sourcing is a great way for you to continue on and find items for the long term for your online arbitrage business. So that's all for today's video, and thank you for your business.